Time for goodbye, episode number 3 of season 1. And this video is going to be dedicated to Rayman Raving Rabbids number 2, which I do. I do have it. Which I actually have this time. The other two, I do not have. Rayman Raving Rabbids 2 is the second installment in the Raving Rabbids Party franchise, I don't fucking know, in which the Rabbids attempt to invade Earth and have set up headquarters near a local shopping mall for some reason. Players have the option to play as a rabbit or a Rayman, who has disguised himself as a rabbit to infiltrate their plans, even though he doesn't do that. The game features 54 minigames, which has less minigames than the original did. And it's the first Rayman game to have an E10 Plus rating by the ESRB. A greater emphasis on simultaneous multiplayer gameplay compared to the original game, and online leaderboards, which kind of don't work anymore considering they shut down Nintendo Wi-Fi. And then after this one, it would go on the next party game that would be created in the Rayman franchise is Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party. The developers of this game were Ubisoft Paris and Ubisoft Casablanca, but the Paris did most, if not all, on every platform, whereas Casablanca, they only did it for the DS. The publisher, of course, Ubisoft. And the engine that was used for this game was JIT. And I gotta say, the design of the Rabbids are pretty slick for when this game came out. It came out in 2007. The TV show, it looks even better because instead of using I actually can't say that, because in some cases they just use real life footage around the world, and they capture it and they put it in this game, but they use editing software to put these Rabbids in and use I don't know. The release of it was obviously in 2007, between November 13th for North America to November 16th for the EU. But the Nintendo DS, it was from it's similar for North America, November 13th, but it's different. It was released on November 22nd, Australia, for the Nintendo DS, and it can be played with one player or 4 players. I don't have friends. I honestly don't care anymore. There's PC versions, but they only exist in Russia, Poland, and China. And pretty much all 3 of them only contain 16 minigames. Oh yeah, because fuck off. The characters, obviously Rayman and the Rabbids, but there's occasionally a couple of animals within the game. But you can customize the main characters, by using a character customization that was introduced in this game, unlike the other one. And on the downside of this one, there's no story mode in it. But I still enjoy it because of the character customization, because of they bring down popular costumes or famous costumes, something along them lines, and they put on the rabbit. For example, there's an Indiana Jones costume, a Spider-Man costume, Superman costume, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costume, Sam Fisher costume, Ken Masters costume. A Mantle Trooper from the PlayStation 3, a Haze one, Sailor Moon, Commander and Queer Generals, a Krusty Crew hat from the TV series SpongeBob SquarePants. No idea how that fucking... How can you establish that? And also, Jason Voorhees' costume is in this one. A movie franchise that is known for its slasher, Jason Voorhees, and it's mostly R-rated movies. Why would they put that in a kids game? I just find that a bit weird. A psychotic killer in a kid-friendly game. In this game, there's not even any blood in it, so why are they introducing Jason in it? And apparently in, like, the original Rayman series, there was, like, actual proper dialogue for the Rabbids, but then they just changed it to, like, absolute gibberish, which I like better because I don't... You wouldn't expect, like, Rabbids that are invading Earth to instantly know what our language is and instantly learn everything. They would stick to their language, or they would try to mimic our language as their own. And I'm disappointed at some of the reception it received. It received more criticism or less praise than its predecessor, and it says here, IGN dismissed the game as disappointing as they felt the core games were less enjoyable than those in the first. IGN, you could slap fucking Rabbids in the face. You could race in shopping carts. You could spit in other people's, like, beer cups or something. You could burp and destroy the entirety of Paris. You could be a snake charmer. You could sell burgers to a fat ass on a roof, and you could also be in Mexico. I don't want to say there's no way that's Mexico. South America. You could, like, I don't know, similar to what I just said a moment ago. And I like this game more. Fuck off.